final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup with Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. And in terms of the NBA Cup tournament, one team is out. The other is alive, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. So while this game counts the same in the regular season standings, one squad has that extra motivation, a chance to advance in the Cup and get into that single elimination 18 bracket.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. We've got Jeremy Sohan. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Bassi in at the 5. A nice shot by Young.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
Here's Halliburton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Here's New Orleans now. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
New Orleans shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
First team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, BC.
First free throw is good. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
And it's Sohan to drive, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So assertive on the take. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
And we're about a minute into the first. Williamson with it. He's against Sohan. And Young gets it to go.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
New Orleans on D. It's a three-point game. And Williamson with the block.
Forceful rejection coming over there from Zion. You got to be careful if he's lurking.
3 on the clock. Here's Bassi. Connects on the foul line jumper. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all, guys.
Allie, thank you.
He's definitely a part of the game that Fox wants to work on. These haven't been easy for him in the past.
San Antonio shooting their first shots of the night from the charity strike. The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, B.A., sometimes of you working on your 3 to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Sohan outside. Fox outside. Pass to Mathurin. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And the 2K leaderboard looking at the best when it comes to field goal percentage. 5th on the list, Zion Williamson.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Pelicans trail by 3. Williamson outside. Pass to Gonzalez. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Here's Halliburton. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player.
And that slam had some power behind it. Mathurin is just so much fun to watch.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Misi. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Fox. Tightly guarded. Can't hit that one.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
San Antonio leading. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Halliburton. And a missed layup.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Mathurin against Young. There's a screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, Zion, those 2 points felt like a mini earthquake.
Fox, the pass to Sohan. Here's Bassi. Coming off a 12-point game. Missed inside. Here's Gonzalez. He's covered by Fox. Here's Williamson. There's Young with the 3. Sohan with a rebound. Spurs trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Bassi. Back to Mathurin. Fox outside. Left side Mathurin. Spurs need to get one up here. Halliburton for 3. No good on the shot.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Pass to Misi. And here's Young. To the inside. Bassi pulls it in. Bassi's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sohan, the pass to Mathurin. To end the drought. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And just a tremendous ability to finish. No backing down at all from Mathurin.
Quickly is checked in for New Orleans. You look at New Orleans. For them, the stakes could not be higher. They're 2-1 in group play so far. A win tonight is essential.
Well, can't overstate it here. This is a huge game. A loss knocks them out. A win, they've got a decent shot to make it to the knockout round.
And as for San Antonio, this NBA Cup has been a struggle. They've looked overmatched in all 3 games thus far.
And trying to save face on the road seems unlikely at this stage. But hey, this has been a learning experience. They know they've got a lot to work on. So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Here's Williamson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Zion Williamson.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Pass to Misi. Now Williamson. Down low. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a good fundamental play there as Zion able to set up for the assist.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For San Antonio, Diabate comes in for Love, and Williams is subbed in for Johnson. Pass to Pritchard. The Pelicans pull it in. Misi's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williamson outside. Here's Misi. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Williams with it. He's picked up by Williamson.
Really, he's improving so much in his decision-making and delivering passes.
And here's New Orleans now. Outside Young. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Williams passes to Pritchard. And the 3 off target.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Young. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 12.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. No coverage that time. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
You go back to quickly in his rookie year, he shot about 40% from deep, so shooting from long distance, not a problem.
Here's Young. Finished off the break.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Misi's shot is good.
I just love the ball movement.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Fox. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
He's 3 or 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Right side Young, quickly outside. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Spurs. Inside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Launches a 3. That one no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Kevin Love. Williams is out there with Castle. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Halliburton in at the 2 spot. The 3 is up. Jones grabs the board.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Hendricks. Let's go with a three. And Pritchard pulls it down. Spurs trail by 7. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Williams finds Halliburton. The kick out to Williams. Halliburton outside from 17. And it's Love missing. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. The whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
Now, Herbert Jones, such a long wing. He plays excellent defense, guards a ton of positions out there. This guy has tremendous value.
That's good from Jones. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Here's Hendricks, covered by Love.
Oh, my! He's got a little something special for us here, B.A.
Yeah, you know he does, and now they built the lead. This is when he breaks out the crazy moves. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Hendricks. New Orleans leading by 8. Here's Gonzalez. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Castle. Outside for Halliburton. The 3. Boom! Making it look easy. Halliburton.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
Puts the move on. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gonzalez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pritchard. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Quickly from outside. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Shooting in rhythm quickly is tough to stop when he's hitting these kind of shots.
Pass to Castle. Back to Love. Here's Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Halliburton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
These are his first free throws of the game. Young, he's checked in for Quickly. Bassey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Matherin comes in for Williams. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
Young, the pass to Gonzalez. Knocks it loose. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Here's Young. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Young's got 16 points.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing, cooking with grease right now.
And as the leaderboard shows, these teams have really dominated the offensive glass so far this year. In the third spot, the Pelicans.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Pass to Castle. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
And New Orleans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Fox comes in for Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Halliburton against Young. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
The Pelicans lead by 10. Now Williamson. 9 points for him in his last game. Back to Jones. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Nice jam by Jones, popping off the floor.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Fires for 3. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Halliburton. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Hendricks is checked in for the Pelicans.
For the Spurs, Tyrese Halliburton. Shooting 1.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
The Pelicans lead by 7. Young from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. Bassey's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Fox outside. Got a piece of it. Jones feels it out. Pass to Young. The 3 is up. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Fox. Always attacking Fox.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Williamson inside. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Brent, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, B.A., he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
Pritchard's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Fox. Gonzalez pulls it in. The Pelicans lead by 7. Pass to Hendricks. He can't get it to go. Sohan with some nice D. Here's Fox on the take. What focus by Fox there.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Williamson outside to the paint. Here's Jones. It's deflected. Got it. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Bassey. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 56% for the second quarter. Outside Young. The three. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Bassi, the pass to Sohan. Here's Bassi. Sohan, left side. 6 to shoot. Here's Fox. Pelicans cleared away. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
On the road, they got owned defensively.
Oh, Zion! A rim shaker!
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Here's Fox. Gonzalez pulls it in. New Orleans leading by 10. Pass to Williamson. Here's Gonzalez. He's covered by Fox. Jones with the ball. Williamson looking around. Here's Gonzalez. Williamson outside. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here.
Substitution for your Pelicans. Misi. Trey Murphy.
And here's New Orleans now. 10-point lead.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Fox. 32 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Fox hits it right through the contact.
Continuing to expand his offensive game, Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Young way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's New Orleans up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hey folks, halftime here, and it's been the Trae Young show through the first half.
There's a toughness to Trae Young. As little as he is, he will tear you up.
Yeah, we've talked about the Steph Curry comparisons. Obviously.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They get the rebound. Here's Gonzalez. And the layup is good off the glass. Gonzalez has got 10 points.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And for the Spurs, they've got Benedict Mathurin. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Bassi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Pelicans lead by 10. And for New Orleans, Young on the attack. Tipped! Fox with speed. Good D by Williamson. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Inside, here's Misi. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And the awareness from Zion, I think that's something with playing time, with his maturity, it's going to continue to improve. Now a really good passer at his position.
Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. 5 on the clock. Now here's Halliburton. Guarded closely. Misses in close.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
That one goes in. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Sohan outside. And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul. And always fun to see which players have been the deadliest from three-point range. Benedict Mathurin, 4th.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Young with it. 19 points in the game. From downtown, he drops it from range. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling. Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Knocked away.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mathurin. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Pelicans. They're in 10th place, but it's early on, so they have time to recover. And checking out the Spurs, 3.5 games behind. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Gonzalez. Lets it go from deep.
Fox is so good on the offensive end with his quickness. Why not use it on the defensive end? He did there.
Here's Halliburton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Murphy. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Here's Williamson. That shot off. Spurs trail by 13. Halliburton up top, guarded by Young. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Here's Misi, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Second team foul.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Halliburton.
Zion showing great quickness with not only his feet, but his hands as well, defensively.
Bassey, the pass to Halliburton. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Sohan with the ball. He's picked up by Williamson. The shot by Sohan, no good. The Pelicans lead by 11. Gonzalez passes to Young. Launches it. The rebound by the Spurs.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Fox, and he drives in. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Outside Young. No good on the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Halliburton. banked it in off the glass. Halliburton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Pass to Williamson. Outside Young. Takes a 3. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Man, Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he's so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, BA. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
And New Orleans making a change here. Quickly's checked in. Pass to Messi. Now Young. Fearless from Young inside.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Young against Halliburton. Comes up empty down low. The Pelicans lead by 12. Brett, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general. You get Quickly out there, and he's a bit of a rascal, right? Offensively, he can score inside, he scores outside. He just causes some problems out there.
And Quickly drops them both. Spurs trail by 14. Halliburton drives, and there it is for him. Halliburton's got 10 points in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense. Outside Young, Quickly from outside. That's in! Coming off an assist from Young. Quickly's got 13. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Quickly against Fox. Now here's Williamson. 9 points in the game. Quickly outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot. Rebound by San Antonio.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Halliburton against resistance. Halliburton gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Pelicans. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Williamson misses. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Matherin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
Here's Young. He's got 24. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Hawkins comes in for Young. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. The Pelicans, number 1.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
Williamson finds Jones. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Quickly. Pritchard, the pass to Williams. Back to Pritchard.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Williams in the post, working on Jones. 4 on the clock. Pritchard gets it to go.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Quickly outside from behind the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Fox left side. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Jones. A minute 22 left in the third. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter. Jones against Williams. Pass to Pritchard, and stolen by Williamson. Down low. Here's Jones.
And the young guy taking it right at him. Jones doing what he can do to earn the foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Hendricks is checked in for the Pelicans.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. Free throws good for Fox. And the Pelicans making a change here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Pelicans lead by 11. Outside Jones. Pass to Gonzalez. That three's off the mark. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Left side Love. Outside Williams. Now Fox. Here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. He shoots. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Pritchard's got 7 points in the game.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Peyton Pritchard. Castle is out there with Williams. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Diabate in at the 5. Halliburton, good. Halliburton's got 30.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Here's Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
And really strong at the line since the break.
So he gets them both. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 9. Pritchard, the pass to Halliburton. There's the triple. Offensive board. Diabate. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the first.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. New Orleans leading by 8. Young, the pass to Jones. Here's Gonzalez. All alone. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
I like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Here's Pritchard. And the call over the back.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Pass to Hendricks. High post Young. Outside Jones. Quickly outside. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Well, we know Quickly can score, but there he shows off his passing ability.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Young. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second. Get up to throw down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Matherin's checked in for Pritchard. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. Kevin Love's checked in for Diabate.
Substitution. Number 42, Kevin Love.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 9-1 run. There's Young with the three. Fires hitting the triple. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Spurs trail by 18. Tries a three off the inbound. Hits a three-pointer. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Here's Quickly. Matherin with a rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Quickly with a rebound. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-4 run. Matherin with a steal. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Number 21.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Young against Halliburton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
That free throw no good. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the second free throw is good. New Orleans leading by 14. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And Gonzalez gets it to go.
And good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Williams passes to Halliburton. Outside Matherin. Pass to Castle. Driving to the basket, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Young against Halliburton. Here's Misi. Here's Hendricks. Williams defending. They grab their own miss. The shot by Misi, no good. Spurs trail by 14. Matherin with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. And it's good. 2 points.
And right now, Matherin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Outside Young. Rebound San Antonio. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Williams. Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson comes in for Hendricks, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Jones. And San Antonio also making a switch. Pritchard's checked in for Williams. Here's Halliburton. Uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got 36 points.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
New Orleans leading by 10. To the inside. Here's Misi. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pritchard, no good. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the 4th quarter. Here's Gonzalez. And he drops it in from the low post. Gonzalez has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Spurs trail by 14. Pass to Castle. And he throws it down with one hand.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Here's Gonzalez. For 3. Williamson with it. Down low. Misi. And he dunks it down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
3-pointer, Halliburton. Williams grabs the board.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
From the paint. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. No good with the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Misi. Here's Gonzalez. Mathurin brings the double team. Here's Young. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Young's got 31.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's foul number 2 for him. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
They set the pick. There's Young with the 3. Buries it from 3. Young's got 15 points in just the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
And Young has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Inside, here's Misi, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Fox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
In the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, we're pretty much helpless defensively.
And both free throws good for Fox. Here's Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gonzalez. Young looking over the floor. Now Williamson. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Spurs trail by 17. Halliburton goes. Misi grabs the board. There's a minute 34 left in the game. Gonzalez passes to Williamson. Tries again. Rebounded by the Spurs.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pelicans.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Pass to Jones. Here's Hendricks. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. On offense, here is San Antonio. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. 3-pointer. Halliburton connects from downtown. Halliburton's got 41. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's New Orleans now. 7-point differential.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Money!
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And New Orleans will go for a different look here. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 6. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
And Young pulls it down. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. And both free throws good for Young.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. And for the NBA Cup tournament, they finish group play with a 3-1 record.
Yeah, they put some extra effort into these NBA Cup games, if you ask me. Now, proving they came to play this year.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.